I have not peeped.
It's not major. It's like there's one TV and one general talk. The general talk would be the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinity characters leaked.
Right.
And we can discuss that.
Right, but there was more stuff. I just can't remember what it all is now.
About the game? Or in general?
No, in general.
Like they started filming X-Men?
Amy Pascal says the Spider-Man
Oh, yeah, yes.
movies.
I was going to say that. I'll write that in. I guess that's one that the Spider-Verse movies will be part of.
There was something about the John Wick TV show.
Yeah, I don't know enough about it.
I didn't catch up on this stuff this week.
I'll just write it
anyway,
in there.
we're on air now, so
are we? Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the YouTube link? You can find it on the right-hand corner, I think.
The right-hand corner. Right-hand corner of what?
Of your Google Hangout. You can generate a link.
YouTube page?
Yes. Just paste it to me instead. Thank you. So that way at least I could see the comments and such. So we're on air right now then.
Cool. Go ahead and start it.
Yeah.
We didn't do like an intro or anything this time.
No.
Man.
No, I'll show you how to do that eventually.
Let me make sure this shit is muted. All right. Hey, there's already somebody in there.
Oh. Yeah.
All right. We're on 91, right?
Yes, we are.
Should I even bother with a proper
Yeah, we
intro?
have to so that I can edit it properly.
There's going to be an edit?
I always edit. I always edit the audio.
Do you? Oh,
yeah, dude.
The audio.
I put the intro and the outro.
All right. Well, I didn't know if you've been doing that since.
No, I do it properly.
Live
no, I have to remove it because the audio on that sounds jacked.
Gotcha. All right.
Yep.
What up, Chipper Chaps? This is Chipper Chap Chat, episode 91.
91.
This is going to be a less news focused episode because
we just wanted to get one in because I fly out tomorrow, so yeah.
So we're just gonna hang out for a bit and draw and
bit of hangout, bit of drawings.
Let's do a thing.
Bit of chatting, bit of this and bit of that. How's your week been, dude? I know it's been only a couple days.
Week's been good.
It's been
watching the wrestles and whatnot.
Did you watch Raw yet?
We just watched. We didn't finish it, but we were watching it before I came in here. We got as far as in the middle of the Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns match.
That was like midway. I'm surprised that they fought midway.
Yeah, Battle of the Samoan Josephs. But it seemed cool so far. I saw the Bo Dallas actual match.
Yeah.
I didn't expect him to beat Finn, but it's nice to see his new personality or whatever he's going for.
Right.
Where that's going, I haven't gotten far enough to see if they end up part of the Miz's entourage or not. But,
yeah, that was something.
I guess we'll get there.
That was something. The pay-per-view event happened as well. That was
pay-per-view on Sunday, which I liked.
That was good. I enjoyed the whole show.
I heard people angry about it, but
definitely. But people are talking, and that's a something.
Yeah, I'm just not bent about it like some people have been about the whole thing. No. I just I think that the women have have done plenty of amazing, look at us go kind of stuff, and you know, part of the wrestling world is that sometimes shitty finishes happen as part of the story. So you know,
matches could be great, but the
yeah,
finishes could be just complete garbo.
yeah. Like, look, we're all equal now. When we can do anything, include have a storyline that ends shittily for them.
Yeah, just like movies, dude.
Yeah.
You can do, you know, they can do this, and it could also be bad. It's not always going to be great, and that's fine.
Yeah. So I wasn't too bothered by that. I thought that was pretty great. When we were watching it, Kanoe kept asking me who I thought was going to win, and I kept saying I thought Carmella was going to win just because I could imagine Ellsworth carrying around the briefcase like her purse.
Like, yeah.
But I didn't. I definitely. I mean, I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it for some reason, but I definitely wasn't expecting him to just grab it himself.
Yeah. I actually forgot the event was going on. I didn't watch it live.
Oh, really?
Yeah, totally. Because like the weekend prior was one of the New Japan events.
Which one was it?
I think it was Dominion. I forget what. I'm not as familiar with the names.
Dominion.
Yeah, it might be that one, but I could be mistaken. But it was fantastic. So that was a weekend prior, I think. Yeah, that was last week. And that's why I forgot the next weekend was the WWE event.
Yeah, I was pretty excited for Money in the Bank.
That's that's one of your favorites, isn't it?
Yeah, I like that one. It's good. I like ladder matches. I think they're fun to watch.
Ladder matches are good because you never know what's gonna happen.
No, and the main event one, man, I was in.
That was great, dude. That was great. That was great. Yeah. I'm still not a fan of what's his face.
Who? Corbin?
Yes.
I don't know.
No, but that's good because he's a heel, and I'm not obviously. Obviously, heels aren't either.
Right, but there's no heels you like.
Not really. I can't think of any right now.
I like
Samoa Joe. I like
Roman's.
Samoa Joe.
Roman's my favorite heel.
He's not supposed to be a heel, dude. That's the problem.
I think he is. He came out and talked shit about retiring the Undertaker again.
I know.
Come on, tell me he's not a bad guy. He's a fucking bad guy.
It's not. It doesn't feel like
fine. He's a bad guy. Like Spawn is a bad guy. Like Lobo is a bad guy.
I guess so. He's what anti-hero, but he's not a hero at all.
He's WWE Lobo.
He wishes.
He is though.
He could probably call. I don't know. He's garbage.
They were gonna cast Momoa as fucking Lobo, and you know he basically looks like Momoa.
He's a wrestling Momoa.
Yeah.
That's silly.
Plus, I told Kanoe I want Roman merch.
Oh no, Royce.
Yeah, dude. Fuck it. I don't care.
That's good. Good on you.
Yep.
Hey, if anyone's gonna love him, it's gonna be you, right?
Yeah, dude. I liked him before all the hate started. So
I know that's the problem. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You were actually a very big
Yeah, man.
You were very.
Did it.
It's that song, man. I liked him in the Shield. I like the Shield though. That's the thing.
I like the Shield too. I still like Roman. He's fun to watch. I don't see what the issue is. I get that people don't like that they push him to the moon, but you know.
Honestly, that's really it. It's because he's being fed so hard onto us.
Well, you know.
That it's like I would go for him if it has to somewhat be natural.
It's not like they didn't do the same shit for Cena or Rock or Hogan or whatever. They pick a guy and then they shoot that guy to the fucking moon.
I know.
But you know, Roman doesn't have the charisma the Rock did. But I think I think he's got the same amount of charisma that Stone Cold did. I think Stone Cold hit at the perfect time for a bunch of
Oh
people.
yeah, dude. I reckon if Roman came out in the same era, the Attitude Era,
right, he'd probably be
he'd be
fine.
huge. He'd be huge.
He could curse and talk shit.
Bigger than he is now.
Yeah. I think if they keep doing what they're doing right now, where they're just like he's a bad guy, but we don't say he's a bad guy, I think he'll be fine.
Think he'll be fine?
Yeah, I think he'll be just fine.
It's like he is what he is. We're not gonna say nothing.
Yeah,
because
that's fine too.
We're not gonna say nothing.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, I guess not.
But I'm still excited as fuck for more Shinsuke versus AJ.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
That's cool.
No complaints from me.
No. So do you reckon? Oh, I shouldn't say.
Mm.
I guess you reckon Jinder's gonna lose his title soon, eventually.
I don't know because I don't know how big a deal that push is in India or whatever. How they're trying to like make him out to be a good guy overseas.
Yeah.
I don't know how successful that is. It seems like they're covering him on the news and shit.
Right.
But
dude, I kind of wish you finished Raw today.
Well, we're gonna finish it after.
I know, but if you had finished it now, we could have talked about it now. Because there's certain things I
didn't think you would want to delay the podcast another hour so I could finish Raw first.
That's fair. That's fair. It's not like we have a schedule, but yeah, I figured we'd get it done as quickly so that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. We can talk about that next time.
There you go.
What are we drawing today? I thought we discussed it, right? We're doing like
Spider-Man Vulture.
Spider-Man related stuff. Yeah. Cool. Speaking of Spider-Man, there's like the guys at Sony. Was it Sony? Because I thought Kevin Feige recently said that they're not sure if the Venom guy was going to be like if he was part of the universe, and then recently, what's her face?
Well, he didn't really say any which way about it yet.
Okay.
But Amy Pascal, they were in an interview together, and Amy Pascal said that they are building a universe adjacent to the Marvel universe for Peter Parker. So they will still technically be in the same universe, but they're not necessarily going to be referenced by anyone in the MCU. They're basically going to shield it.
Okay, so it's Shield. It's a Shield Netflix.
Basically, but Sony's ones will be like the Netflix stuff where the MCU stuff can be referenced in their movies, but it won't really go the other way.
Yeah, because it's almost like it's not big enough.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, okay. See, that makes a little bit more sense.
But I think Marvel has the right to,
if they wanted to use it,
deal, they can say, well, let us use Venom for this thing if they want to. I don't know if they will.
Yeah, but that would be something.
They have that ability.
That would be something.
It would be something. I just still don't like it.
Yeah, I don't. Like it. It's either be part of or just don't.
Right. Like I think that I would have been more hesitant hearing about this deal before they made it if they were like, well, we're gonna do it, but you'll get Spider-Man, but a lot of his characters we won't have. Like that to me is bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
Like because they're gonna do Spider-Man with all this brand new direction, they're just not going to use any of the characters that we already know and like. That just seems kind of weird.
It's like the beauty about Spider-Man himself is that it's not just Spidey. It's his cast of characters.
Right.
So minus that, then what is it really? I mean, sure, Spidey's a great character. He can do a lot of things, but then what? You're going to create new villains for him just because you don't have the rights to use his.
Sounds like.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, sure. I'm open to that. but you know, without anything to go by, I don't really know how. I can't really be too confident.
It's not ideal in my opinion, but I
Yeah,
mean it's not like we have a choice. So
yeah.
we get whatever they give us and hope for the best.
Like, is it a problem if they would create new villains that resemble older villains, or it's like at that point you're like, what's the point? You just have
Yeah,
the
I
real
don't think
thing.
they're gonna be creating new ones. I don't think they're gonna do that. There's just no point in creating a new, like I've heard other people go, why don't they just make up a new bad guy? It's like what, but why? Then why even do Spider-Man if you're not going to use the
Yeah, just make
characters?
a new whole character in general then.
But I just don't agree with that. I don't see the point of the whole new character
No.
standpoint.
What I mean is, like, if you're not even gonna utilize the whole character in terms of everything that
Right.
comes along with it, why did you even bother making Spider-Man?
Right. Do something else. Make
That's
your
what I'm
own
saying. As in, like, do
superhero.
your own. That's what I mean by make your own character. Do your own thing.
Mm-hmm. But I it's not like impossible or anything like that. But I just hope that that's not the case because I don't want to see it. I don't need to see Sony man. Uh,
Mr.
you
Sony.
know, try to make that popular. I don't necessarily need that, but still, man, I'm excited for this movie, and there's not too long to wait.
Dude, it's like 2 weeks, maybe
Yeah,
less than,
pretty
like a
close to that.
little bit over 2 weeks.
A little bit over. I think it's 16 days.
Woo! Too close.
Yeah.
I just purchased my ticket to Seattle. I'll be there on
Nice.
the 5th.
That's tight like a tiger, dude.
Yeah. When is the actual movie? 6th, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll be on the 5th.
All right. Yeah, because we are gonna go see it the day before on my birthday.
So we're seeing it.
But
Wait, when's it actually out?
We're seeing it on the 6th. It comes out on the 7th.
I see. Okay, because it comes out here in Australia on the 6th. But I'm not going to be here, so
You'll still get to watch it on the 6th.
technically, yes, on the day of the 6th. Even though in Australia it'd be the 7th by then.
But time traveler, man.
That's true. That is true. Dude, I just checked, like, I just recently purchased a bunch of my flights. And there's like 6 flights in July alone.
Wow.
I know, it's annoying.
That should be fun.
Nope.
Lots of customs.
Not really. Not yeah. Just annoying.
What's your favorite part of traveling?
That is my least favorite part, actually. Second only to carrying a bunch of luggage, which is the case this time because I'm flying with 2 freaking check-ins.
Well, did you get to bring that prototype bag?
No, because I don't have the prototype.
Oh, I thought they were hooking you up.
They only had one prototype just to test it out.
Sissies. They should have hooked it up.
Well, it doesn't work that way.
That's what friends are for.
Yeah, 6 flights. I'm like, that's not good.
You got it, man. You'll be all right.
The last flight is, as in the one where I'm staying put for a while, is going to be the one after San Diego, which is where I'm back to Seattle. So I'm in Seattle twice.
Yep.
I'm in Vegas twice within a fortnight.
Oh, snap.
Just not.
You're a busy guy, man.
August, I'm primarily there, so that's good.
Yeah, that'll be good hangs.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, provided, they let me in the country tomorrow.
Right. Let's hope for the best.
Yeah. I mean, I've got nothing, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what they feel like.
Well, I'm hoping for the best because I don't want it.
I'm pretty sure I don't either. But whatever happens, happens, I guess. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. Fucking travels, bro.
I know. I can't believe we're already at that time, dude.
Well, it just goes faster and faster these days.
Yeah, it's gonna feel like it's gonna go faster and faster as well. Actually,
Yeah.
time's never gonna slow down. It's gonna only feel like it's going quicker and quicker.
Yeah. Dude, I was looking at my fucking beard earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
So many grays.
Oh, that's gangster.
So many grays popping up these days, man.
Gray's gangster.
It is gangster. It's gangster. It's just happening very suddenly, and I still feel like I'm still in the early half of my 30s. Do I need all the grays right now? Can we wait?
Maybe it's stress based. I don't know.
There has been a lot of that lately.
Yeah, so maybe is it on? It's not on the head. It's on the facial hairs, though.
Yeah,
I find a couple.
There's a few on my head, but on my neck here in particular.
Oh, for real?
Hella gray hair that grows in. Like I shaved just a second ago. I think this new facial hair is hilarious.
I think it's 90s cool.
It's 90s cool. I was trying to prove a point that Austin Aries' facial hair is my facial hair, just with the mustache disconnected.
Yeah.
So the mustache will more than likely go after the show is over.
Point proven, though.
Yeah.
I think it's
I win that battle.
I think it's a good look. Well, you didn't really win anything.
Yeah.
Other than looking like Austin Aries.
Looking like a thug for a minute.
Like a
Sometimes you just got a Joey Fat one for an episode.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes. I'm sure he'd appreciate that. I wonder if anybody would recognize that.
Yeah.
That's a great surname.
Fat one?
Yeah.
It was pretty great. It's unfortunate for him, but...
well, I mean, what are you referring to when you say fat one?
That's how you spell his last name.
No, but what else? As in, like, what could you... what else could you infer if you say fat one?
I don't know.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, did you know they're gonna make a Watchmen TV show at HBO?
I have heard that for a while now, that they've been doing that, and Snyder's supposed to like executive produce it. Well, he's got shit going on too.
It's gonna be Damon Lindelof.
I don't know who that is.
He did Lost.
Cool. I thought J.J. Abrams did Lost.
Yeah, but he did it with Lindelof. And I was like, what else has Lindelof done? And I was like, I remember him doing something that I didn't really like. It's like, oh no, it's right. He wrote Prometheus.
You liked Prometheus.
Not the story. I liked the
I thought you didn't have a problem.
No, I liked I enjoyed the concepts in the film. The story was stupid.
Well, I don't know. I didn't see it.
Because he went to the big one, and so it made sense why I didn't watch it. But I'm like, oh no.
Not good though, apparently.
Yeah, not good. Not good. Not a fan. And
maybe he's better at old people superheroes than he is at aliens.
Let's hope it's not just random mystery stories that go nowhere, because that's why people complained about Lost.
Yeah, that's another one I never watched, so I have no clue.
Yep. So I'm okay with that one too. But that's happening, and I'm like, oh, I didn't even know that was happening.
That's kind of exciting, I suppose.
Yes, I guess. I mean, it could be good. I don't know. I could say the same with a lot of things. Like, I don't see the point.
You don't see the point?
Yeah. Like, let's adapt something that's already been done. I'm like, how about things that haven't?
What about that stuff?
Yeah, what about those things? It's like, yeah, but we don't know if they'll do it. It's like, well, of course you're not going to know because you're not even doing it.
That's how you find out.
Exactly. It's like, yeah, but this one, we've done it before, so it could go good. It's like, yeah, how about if it goes shit? And you're like, oh, but it worked before. How come it didn't work now? Because I don't know. Because it didn't. Shouldn't waste your time.
Fucking When is Inhuman supposed to come out?
I don't know, September.
September.
Did they fully release the proper trailer yet, or was it just still that leak?
I have not seen it. If they have,
okay.
I feel like I would have heard about it by now.
Yeah, I don't know. There's.
Oh yeah, so we went and saw Wonder Woman again.
Okay, cool.
But we saw it this time at a 4DX theater.
What is that?
It is a theater that like the seats move like you're on a roller coaster, and there's like mist effects and fucking like snow and smells.
Will we be watching Spider-Man like this?
Not the first time, okay. But I would not be opposed to going just to see how different it is, because
we'll have to watch it when I get back there though, because I want to experience that if that's the case.
Yeah, I mean, we might go next day or something. We'll see.
All right, I'm cool with that. Yeah. If all the time I'm there for that little in-between break, we're just watching Spider-Man.
Well, hopefully it's good.
That's what I'm saying. I was gonna say, let's hope first it's good, so that it warrants that. So yeah, you were saying Wonder Woman, you saw it in 4D.
Yeah.
And how was that experience for you?
It was something, that's for sure.
Positives? What were the negatives?
Well, I think that it was a bit more abrasive than I was expecting.
Oh, really?
The actual like ride of it, how it moves you around and whatnot. You're definitely moving, and like I kept sliding out of the chair.
There's no seatbelt.
There's no seatbelt. There's no seatbelt, but there's like a footrest.
Okay, I'm assuming it's not gonna like move you about too much, like one of those.
It's not throwing you out.
Yeah. That'd be too crazy.
But it's similar to those like indoor roller coaster things,
but not to that extent, because those ones you have to be strapped on.
I think these ones you're not strapped. I don't know why you're not strapped in. I kept telling Kanoy, I was like, I feel like these things need seatbelts, but they don't lift you up in the air. So even if you slid out of it or whatever, you're not going anywhere.
If they force you forward, like you could still like feel the shakes.
Oh yeah, you're gonna feel the shakes either way, bro. Yeah. You're gonna feel the shakes either way. Oh man. Invert. Okay. Let's copy. Wait, no. Don't invert. Let's copy.
Did you notice anything new from this version of the viewing than from your previous viewings, or no?
No.
No. Okay.
I did not. But I did notice that when they ride horses, the seats try to make you feel like you're on a horse. And
no, that's not fun. It's not fun.
And it like moves, like it does like slow moving if the camera is panning, which is kind of interesting. There's a few different things where I was like, I told Kadoy as soon as we got out, I was like, as soon as Jeff gets here, we've got to take him to this weird ass experience.
Not for Wonder Woman though. I don't know if I want to watch Wonder Woman.
I'm sure it won't be Wonder Woman anymore. It's cool. It's rotating or whatever. But
all right, so yeah, if they're showing Spider-Man, we definitely should.
I'm sure they will.
If it's a great flick, hopefully that's the case.
Yeah.
Then we should peep that one for sure.
Hopefully it will be.
Yeah, I'm just please be good. Please be good. That's just what I asked for with everything that's kind of come out.
Right.
Like they're announcing the Godzilla 2. It's definitely gonna introduce the kaijus and all this cool backstory, and I'm just like, please be good. Just don't be.
Did they not have kaijus in the first one?
They did, but like we're talking about they're gonna introduce the classical ones now.
Oh, like his rogues gallery?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
His rogues and other kaiju heroes, and
Mothra and shit.
Mothra, Rodan, all that.
Which one's Rodan?
Rodan is like, it's just a dragon. It's just one of the dragons. But yeah, I'm just like, I'm cool. Like, do it. Just be good. That's all I'm asking for. You don't have to, like, change my life. Just
would that be nice though?
That would be amazing. Like, if you can do that, wicked. I would like that. Like, change my life for the better, not for the worse. Right? It's like, hey, we're gonna remove this thing from your life, and it's like, no, but I like that. It's like, nope, it's gone.
It's not gonna.
Your life has changed.
Anybody.
Yeah, no.
That was so bizarre when motherfuckers was like, I want to kill myself because there's no avatar.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's bizarre. Like, your life must have, like, you must have felt your life really sucked there.
Right. If I can't hang out with blue cat people, I just don't even want to be.
They're still making those, right?
Yeah, a whole bunch of them for some reason. But I feel like that's a future flop on the way.
You think it's a little late for that now? I think they waited a little long.
I have no fucking clue, man. I just don't. I don't even try to guess what Cameron is capable of at this point.
Because he could actually be like, hey, here's a second avatar. Prepare to be blown away. And it actually does.
Yeah, and then we're like, holy shit.
It's like, oh shit, we should not have doubted this guy. He is, his films have made the most money for a reason.
Right. We'll see.
Yeah.
We will certainly see.
Yeah, I guess. Because they could be like, will they be life-changing? Not to the point where I'm like, oh, Royce, I gotta kill myself because I can't live in that world.
I can't be without the cat people,
or somebody make a virtual reality thing where I can just permanently plug myself into it.
Well, they got that Disney Avatar world now.
I'd like to check that out.
Yeah, I'd like to go.
I mean, that's fine because for a bit, like stand on a floating rock, fall off from it.
You can stand on it, but they look tight in the video I've seen.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I wonder if it like glows at nighttime or whatever.
What's the point if it doesn't?
I don't know. I've only seen it in the day, so I don't know. But it'd be tight if it does.
That would be good, actually.
I still want to do the fucking Guardians of the Galaxy thing.
Yeah, that's new, right?
Yep.
When am I gonna go?
I don't know. It'd be cool if we could figure out a way to do it while you're here, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we got August.
We'll see what my funding is like in August.
Yeah. Great, I'll just add another flight.
It's for Guardians right now.
I don't mind. I want to go to Disneyland again. And I haven't actually gone to Disneyland with you guys. Or Universal ever.
Yeah, I still really want to do that.
I'd like to do Universal just because I've never been.
Well,
just because.
I got a birthday going on, so it's not like we need a better excuse. We'll just got to figure out if we can do it. You won't be around for your B-Day, so
I'll be back here.
Got to do them all at once.
I'm back here getting some work done, probably. You were saying there's a John Wick television that they're gonna make?
Yeah, John Wick TV show.
It's not gonna be Keanu Reeves, I assume.
I highly doubt it.
What's the point?
Oh, hold up, I missed some of the chats. I have been wanting to ask you guys, do we do any life drawing at all? Not really.
Not recently.
Yeah.
Like by recently, I mean the last time I did it was, I'd say, over a decade ago.
Yeah, same. And even a decade ago when I did do it, it was like 2 times ever.
Oh, really? Okay, mine was like weekly for
Nah, I
school.
didn't do any of that. I didn't do it for school. We did it for fun, like some friends and whatnot. But other than that, I only did life drawing, quote unquote. If I was like on a bus, I would draw people on the bus
Oh,
sometimes.
yeah, yeah. Well, if that's the case, if that's what you mean by life drawing, then I'll do it as often as I can. It's just observing, drawing from observation, if that's what you mean. But if you mean like nude life drawing, then yeah, over a decade ago.
Yeah, but in general, drawing from things I see, I don't do it very often. It's not a thing. I just make it up.
Making it up.
So is this format of going live once a week going to be the new way of recording episodes? Also nice playing cut copy. They're so good. I don't know what cut copy is.
She corrected herself afterwards.
Oh, I thought you guys were playing music, but I didn't.
She
No, I
was
have my
playing.
music player on.
Yeah. That's the best.
Well, I'm not opposed to looking up whatever cut copy is, though.
Also, in terms of the format, most likely.
Most likely, I mean,
When I'm
I think
there,
we're still gonna do our pre-recorded shows as well.
yeah.
I think these are just easier for us right now.
Yeah.
And we wanted to try this format. Is at least like I think mainly we're going to be doing this live show once a week.
Mm-hmm.
And if we do the pre-recorded stuff, it will probably be an extra thing or to replace an episode if we can't do it live.
Yes,
but
which will most likely happen within the next couple of weeks because of the convention.
We want to do like a weekly like drink and draw kind of thing in place of it, I guess, next week, because I don't know if we're going to be able to do that or not. I might just stream in that space.
Please do.
So we'll see what happens.
You could even, depending on the time you do it, you can even call me on my phone, most like on Google on the phone, and I can hang out from the phone.
Right, if you got Wi-Fi or something.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Hopefully, like provided that like the either wherever I'm at or because I'll be at Long's place for a bit,
and
he's got Wi-Fi there, no doubt.
Right.
But when I'm in like San Diego and stuff, if I'm going to get like data, then we could do it that way, and that would be interesting because there's gonna be I'll like stream from San Diego. Here's San Diego.
Stream from the San Diego Drink and Draw. Live exclusive.
So yeah, that'd be something. We'll figure it out. If not, they're like
so
in August there's gonna be a bunch.
I got you on. I know that you have probably seen some of the talks, multiple, about the Marvel house style stuff.
Oh yes. I saw that Andrew posted that thing.
Right. But yeah, so anyway, very interesting to me. Frustrating because I think that the blanket statement of everybody that draws at Marvel draws the same is inaccurate, and it's disrespectful to the people who've spent their whole lives getting better at artwork so that they could get hired at these big companies. I just think it's kind of messed up in my opinion. And I just don't, agree with it in general. To me, I see all those guys as completely different styles, even if they're not super exaggerated or whatever.
Like Ramos is definitely not like anybody else there, and he's a main.
Right.
But then you got Koi Pal.
Which to me, both of those guys, while I think that they're both very good, I don't think that they draw the same.
Nope, not at all.
So yeah, it's just kind of strange to me. And then he was saying that how DC, they all just try and ape Jim Lee, and I don't know. There are definitely some there that do that, and I would understand why those people would get hired if they like having that style in their catalog of shit. But I just don't think that everybody that draws at DC draws like Jim Lee. It's just such a weird blanket statement to me. But at some point they definitely were doing stuff to try and experiment. Like they did the whole deal with Udon and yada yada. And I imagine if that deal with Udon had went really well for them and they sold books accordingly, they probably would have re-upped.
That would have been something.
But because they didn't, I imagine the experimenting with styles that are even more different or more stylized, exaggerated, or whatever, in that instance didn't seem to help anything.
Yeah.
As much as I liked seeing, people like Alvin drawing Deadpool.
Comics was a different landscape then, though. It's always changing.
It definitely is always changing. I think that's one of the benefits of the medium, even though it's kind of dying out to some degree. Mm-hmm. It's cool that it's kind of ever evolving.
Yeah, I see what you mean in terms of like it is an insult, just a blanket statement.
To me, it is just because like I would hate to just if it were me, I definitely wouldn't want to be considered just I'm the same as everybody else just because I work there now. That to me is garbage. Granted, I do fit his very basic earlier assessment of everyone that's at Marvel draws with open line style, which I don't think is correct. But if I did work there, I would fit into that category.
Heck, I draw an open line style.
Right. But, I also think just because you and I both draw an open line style, I don't think that automatically makes them the same.
Or fit within the Marvel style.
Right. I don't think just because you draw open line that your stuff looks exactly like Sarah Pacelli's. It's just not a fucking thing to me.
That would be something.
Yeah, it's just not a thing to me. I don't understand it. I don't get it at all. But I think it's interesting to have those dialogues.
Yeah, and because the thing is, you can disagree to agree to disagree in terms of that thing.
For sure. But I also think that if all you're looking for is people to agree with you, then that's not the same as having a conversation.
Absolutely not. Like, I want points of views.
Right.
Because if you can change my mind as well, then that's awesome.
Right. But just to be like, if you don't agree with me, then you miss the point of the discussion. I don't think that's how that works. But
I don't know if that's what they were saying, but
that's what Andrew said to me. He kept saying I was missing the point. I was like, no, I just don't agree that all of them draw the same style. But I don't think that means I miss your point. I understand your point. I just don't think that is an accurate assessment of everyone that draws at Marvel.
I don't think that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But yeah, man, I'd still like to work for them at some point. I think that would be neat. It'd be a life goal achieved without necessarily ever being like, this is my life goal. It would definitely be a childhood thing to do that.
Yeah, dude. It's like oh, I've got. Hey, if I can get one cover, cool.
Yeah, like I still want a Ninja Turtles cover at some point.
I want a main story cover. That'd be wicked.
Yep. I just want to have an official Ninja Turtles anything because that's literally what started me. As much as I love Spider-Man now, Turtles is what started it for me.
I'm glad I could cross that off my list at least.
Yeah, but see, for you, it's not the same landmark. You need to do like official Transformers or something.
Actually, to be honest, yeah, no, that makes sense. It's not, and as much as I really don't, I'm not a. Just robots is just too much. Just too much. If I get if I were to just do one cover,
it's a one-off.
Huh?
One-off. It's not one-off if it's a cover. It's not
exactly.
So bad.
No, I would be like totally good with that.
Yeah.
Give me one cover for Transformers. I'll go as much as I can in terms of all out, and then I'll let that be it. I'll be like, sweet, I can cross that off that list.
Yeah, I got to visit that world for a little bit. That's fine.
I got the Turtles done. Sweet. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'll fucking, yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good.
That's what I want.
I wonder who would have to like, to show my stuff to just to do that. I don't have enough robot examples.
You have enough.
I
think you have enough. You have enough examples of it. It's not like you draw it all the time, but I don't think you would have to. Just be like, look, I drew a robot here before, and it didn't look dumb. And they'd be like, cool, do it again.
Yeah, but I'd need to, like, I'm curious, like, what kind of, say, experience or credentials I would need in order to.
I don't think you need any more than what you've got. You just got to express interest.
I feel like there's more to it than that. Because I'm sure, like, if
I don't know, man.
Anybody just showed
you've
interest,
gotten in if you wanted to. Just what's his name? What's that? Josh, DC Josh.
Okay, there's DC Josh. That's true.
Yeah, be like, hey man, I want to do a Transformers thing. Who do I talk to? I'm positive he can point you in the right direction.
There's also there's Josh Perez as well.
I don't remember who that
is.
Dimooch, okay.
Yeah.
That nigga draws a lot of.
He colors for Transformers,
Yeah.
So I guess.
You're good to go, man.
If I can get one Transformers cover, I'd be like, sweet. I could tick that off.
All you gotta do is say it. I'm sure.
I should hit him up, ask him who I need to talk to.
Yeah,
if we can make this happen. Sweet. It's like, wait, I have done work for IDW. I did Turtles.
You did,
but it's different editors.
It's fine. I'm sure they know each other.
Maybe.
But like, hey, Turtles,
episode 91 of Chap, we talked about possible my interest in a Transformers cover. We'll see how long it'll take in order for that to happen.
Probably not as long as it'll take for me to get a Turtles cover.
No, you never know. Never know. It could be like forever.
There you go.
It could be forever. For me, that is. For you, who knows? I don't even know if they're like taking any at this point.
No clue. I've never inquired, but I still think it would be tight.
Mark Nosler. Hey guys, he sent a question. He goes, hey guys, can you chat a bit about that period in your life right before you were able to support yourself fully on your artwork and some of the key moments that led to the career you have now?
Talk about right before I was able to support myself in my artwork?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm 32. And I'll let you know.
I don't know if that's the answer he was after.
Well, you know, brutal honesty, man.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Maybe what were you doing prior to this?
I was working at Kinko's and Quiznos, because at Quiznos I could eat for cheap, and at Kinko's I could print out my own sketchbooks and print out my own work for Comic-Cons and stuff I went to.
So it was a nice advantage with those, all right?
Self-perpetuating jobs.
I think those, like, you drew a lot during those periods.
Still draw a lot.
You do,
but now I color as well.
No, you do. Yeah, you never used to color then. Really. Prior to working, well, I don't know. Like the question of being able to support yourself. What is support?
Like pay your rent and bills and not need anyone else to do it for you.
Okay, then. Okay. Prior to that, I was going to school.
Yeah.
I went to uni.
Jeff is the wrong person to ask. He's never had a job that is not this.
Yeah, so it's great for me, but I have no real experience outside of what I'm doing, so I would be completely useless.
Yeah, if his hands bust off, he's fucked.
I could find something. I would then have to, I would have to settle for,
This motherfucker will draw with his feet if that happens, because he's not doing anything else. He's not getting a regular job.
Yeah,
you won't see him working at a shoe store. It's not gonna happen.
I promise you, I would train my left hand, and I would get to this point
Nah,
as
both your
quickly
arms are
as I.
gone. You're drawing with your feet.
Oh yeah, I would find a way. I would find a way.
Yeah,
I
it's
would
feet
find.
drawings. That's the way.
I'd find a way. But yeah, prior to this, I was going to school, and as soon as I graduated, I was like, all right, I need to do like I want to get into comics, so I should probably go to like Comic Con because that was my first instinct. I should show my shit to Comic Con.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, how am I going to get to Comic Con? I know I will make money by drawing pictures for people online.
Seemed to work out.
Yeah. And that's pretty much it.
And then we met up at Comic-Con, and nothing has been the same since.
And it's been like, yeah, cool. This is good. Good times. This is good times. DeviantArt, man. DeviantArt's good.
A lot of people shit on it, but it's changed my life, man.
I can't shit on it. I met too many good people there. I met too many people there.
I literally don't know if I'd be doing art as a job, even in the capacity that I am without DeviantArt.
Honestly, I look at most of the cats like Chris, like Bob, like Karan. If not for Deviant, I wouldn't have met them. We wouldn't have met like Rob even. You know, I wouldn't have made friends with all those guys. We wouldn't have basically like talked about the stuff we wanted to do and then actually, you know, try to push it. And now we're all doing kind of, most of us at least, are doing the things we wanted to do.
It's nice.
It is good.
You gotta believe.
It's hard though. It's not easy.
It's definitely not easy, but you know, the more you work at it, in theory, the better you get.
Yeah.
And we've been working at nothing else other than this shit.
Right.
For the last decade. So.
Oh goodness, that feels like a long time.
If we weren't at least a little bit dope, it would be a problem.
It would be issues. I wouldn't. Yeah, no.
I've seen some people, peers of ours even, that have been at it for, you know, questionably as long, but they definitely weren't doing it the same way. And so I feel like some of them have plateaued, you know, at what their abilities were, and their abilities weren't ever low. But I think it's also a matter of like how much you're willing to push yourself to evolve
and grow
and try new things. I know that I definitely, for my own personal art, my own personal opinion of my art has changed a lot recently just because of my level of willingness to try shit I don't know how to do.
That's the start of it, though.
Whereas, you know, when I started on DA, definitely not the case. If I didn't know how to do it, that's fine. I'll just ask somebody else to do it.
Now it's like, oh, I wonder if I can, you know, give this a shot.
Yeah, DA was cool in that way because you know, the collab was definitely a big part of it. Like, collab with people you wouldn't normally to see the possibilities. And that was definitely fun for me when I first got on DA because I'd be like, I've never seen my stuff colored by anybody that has any coloring ability. So it's nice to be like, oh, somebody could actually turn my line art into something. That means I'm not, you know, I'm not stuck here if I can figure out how to do it. Which is, you know, nice.
And now it's like, hey, I've got these applications that I can utilize.
Oh yeah, it's so much easier to get the technology to do it now. Like, nobody has an excuse. Like, if you want to do a thing artistically, almost anything you would want is available to you for relatively cheap now. Like, Photoshop is crazy expensive, but you can get Manga Studio, which is arguably better, in my opinion,
in aspects.
For considerably cheaper as well.
Oh, for the price alone, even if you can't achieve certain things that Photoshop can, you're not losing still.
No, not in my opinion. Other than text stuff, I don't even open
Text is
Photoshop
literally the
anymore.
only thing that Mug Studios still can't really touch Photoshop in.
And only because, in my opinion, only because of the layer styles.
Yep.
Because otherwise, they're like text tools, perfectly fine.
But it's crazy. It's crazy how I don't know. I still browse DeviantArt on occasion.
I do all the time. I touch DeviantArt once a day at least.
Just to browse. I still find new stuff. Good stuff too.
Yeah, there's good stuff on there, and I like that it's a place that is about artwork.
Yep.
Even if there are people who aren't good, the site exists for artwork. And as nice as Instagram is at times, that shit's not made for artwork. It's just made for pictures. So there's tons of crap on there that has nothing to do with anything art related, which is fine, but it can be distracting and is not necessarily always what I'm after when I want to look at some artwork. Sometimes
the thing that gets me the worst about Instagram is when you find cool artwork, but you don't know who drew it because it's not tagged,
and it's not theirs too, because there's no proper like retweet function. If there was, then people would stop just posting shit as much that's just not theirs. They just retweet it from the original.
But there's none of that. And I'm like, you could at least. They go, oh, I found it online. And I'm like, where did you find it, though?
Right. Do a little bit of research, maybe.
That means, research? That means I have to go out of my way? No.
Well, if you went out of your way to post it.
You'd think, yeah? You'd think just because they do that, they should be able to. People constantly ask me questions that I have the answers already there. And I'm like, and I respond and I'm like, it's right up there. And it's like, well, you're here. And I'm like, wait, you fucking read my comment. It's like, so you want me to spoon feed you? Nah, that's entitlement, dude. You don't.
Yeah, just take a couple seconds to read the description.
Like literally, scroll back up at the picture, look right underneath. It's not hard.
That's what it's there for.
Yep. Or do you think all those hashtags and those comments are just that? I don't hashtag random stuff. Oh, no.
Chap.
No, I don't have a Cintiq. Hugh Powell asked me if I had a Cintiq. I don't. I use an Intuos 4, as stated in my pieces and on my main page. So no. Have I used one?
It's not a necessity necessarily. It is a convenience that Jeff does not particularly need.
Nope.
And he wouldn't even have the fucking Intuos tablet unless somebody gave it to him.
Yep.
He'd still be drawing and coloring with a bar of soap.
With my mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've used this Cintiq. It's fine. It does the job, but it's
just not necessary.
Yeah,
it's luxury.
It's a personal thing as well. Like, don't feel that I need to. I could only achieve certain things if I had that tool. I'm like, no. It could help you. It could help your workflow, no doubt, but it's not going to be the thing that changes your style completely. But it can change your style. Because of how you adapt to it.
I definitely my style has changed since I went digital for sure. But my style also changed just when I went to Manga Studio versus Photoshop, just because it was more comprehensive for what I wanted it to do. But I don't think that, like, right before I got the Cintiq, I was just starting to get the hang of drawing on an Intuos. And I think if I never got the Cintiq, I'd probably still be drawing everything digital. It's just adapting your hand-eye coordination, getting used to that disconnect again.
Yep.
I think it'd be harder for me to go back now just because I'm so acclimated to it. But I think
Absolutely.
if I had to, I could figure it out. It would just take
I
a
think
while.
at this, like most of the time, going backwards is people have an issue with, have a problem with, and I'm like, that's fine. You get used to it. You get used to it, you know.
Yeah. But you know, I have that issue with lots of stuff. Like it's harder for me to even go play. Like, let's say I get like a sequel to a game. If I get Saints Row 3, for example, it's hard for me to go back and play Saints Row 2 because all the features that I am now used to are not there anymore. But Saints Row 2 was still like one of my favorite games ever. So it's just about putting in the time to re-get used to it if you love it.
Are there any that you can go back to and not have a problem with readjusting?
Games?
Yeah.
No, not really, unless like the mechanics just don't change. Like
Street Fighter.
Like Street Fighter, I can pretty much play whatever Street Fighter.
Most Capcom games in general, yeah.
Yeah. But then again, you know, there are some that are different and more complicated. Like I'm garbage at Street Fighter 3 just because they added a whole fuck ton of mechanics and stuff that I was not used to from Turbo. And I didn't play it enough to get used to it. Because that's really a lot of it, is just spending the time to get used to it.
And it's usually just little things that you have to get used to, but in the bigger scheme, it's
right.
You know.
What was that shortcut that used to fucking piss you off really bad in Manga Studio? Like the pin tool or something?
I don't know.
Some shortcut you couldn't do, and you were like, I don't know why I can't do that for the pin tool. It doesn't change when I hit the button. I'm like, I don't know, man. It just takes
I don't know
time to get
anymore.
used
Put
to
it this way, I don't know anymore.
There you go.
It's been so long that it's yeah. Because it's almost like, oh, I can't do it. Oh well, I'll forget about that, and then I forgot about that. And I probably adapted something else into it now.
And now it's weird to go back to Photoshop and have to like.
I can actually draw in Photoshop,
for me,
no problem.
It's not that I can't do it.
I don't like it.
It's just I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like
it.
If
I have the option, I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, absolutely not. Like if I had every option to like, okay, draw this in Photoshop or draw this in Manga Studio, I'm like, yeah, I'll go to Manga Studio, thanks.
Yeah, why would I?
I'd rather draw it traditionally, even.
Right.
Because at least
I'd rather draw traditionally than draw in Photoshop.
Yeah, at this point, I know what this is gonna do.
All right.
But it's gonna do this.
All right.
I put black ink, watercolor ink, into this into those ink pens.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's and water. So there's water and that black watercolor ink into it. So now I don't have to constantly refill it. And I've made this pen specifically for gray.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty nice. It's pretty fun one. It's pretty fun.
Prefer it over Copics?
It runs well. It runs easier than a Copic, but it doesn't. It's not wetter. As vibrant. Yeah, it's not. It's more. It's definitely wetter, and you can only do it on a specific kind of paper. Like this paper is thick enough to do it. What's up?
Wetter.
Wetter.
The Special Effects Company.
Which is an insect.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar.
It's from New Zealand. It's like a New Zealand insect.
Sure. I'll believe you.
But yeah, it's I don't know. I like it. I like it. Oh wait, speaking of video games, what do you think of the leaked character sheet for Marvel versus Capcom?
I know some people are like bent because there's no X-Men characters on it, but
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
personally though, what do you
They got
are you in your mind
Spider-Man,
buying?
so I'm not tripping. It would be cool. I mean, I'm surprised that there's no Deadpool and there's no X-23. I figured they'd at least be them because they're forever popular. But there's also a lot of rumors that they're going to be DLC. So
They're gonna
I'm
charge for
not
DLC, aren't they?
always.
Ugh,
It's Capcom, dude.
that's so dumb, man. So you're not even buying a full game when you buy a game,
Yeah, that's 2017.
unless you buy like the ultimate version, in which case you're gonna have to wait like 2 years or so for that.
Yeah,
But most of the time, most people have that game already. Not me.
man.
Were there any on the actual list that surprised you?
Like not in a good way.
Oh, what?
I mean, there were some that surprised me. I'm like, why the fuck is that character still in the game? Like Spencer, I don't know why that nigga's in the game.
Dude,
Like,
that's at this point, it seems like Capcom is like digging. They're
but
just
they don't
looking.
have to. It's not even the most recent version of Bionic Commando. I don't understand it at all.
That's what I don't understand. It's like they were too lazy. It
Right.
just
I
feels
just don't get
lazy.
it.
It
I
feels
I
lazy.
literally think that they are using a lot of the same models and shit from the last game.
Absolutely.
They
Absolutely.
just changed the shading effects and they put it in Unreal,
Mm-hmm.
and now it's a new game.
It's so that's why it feels lazy,
Yep.
and it's such a shame because you're like, come on, dude, look at all these other companies like killing it.
It just doesn't have to be that. So
Look how good Akuma looks in Tekken.
yeah, look how good that Dragon Ball game looks.
Exactly, that game looks like the best. It looks exactly like the cartoon.
I can't wait for that shit.
Yeah,
That's
I'll
like the
probably.
first fighter in a long time that I'm like legitimately excited for. I
I
was I
might.
was excited for Marvel vs. Capcom, honestly,
I
more
am.
until I played that demo.
Oh, really?
And
So the demo really
it just
bogged it
didn't
down
it
for you.
just didn't help. It didn't
Oh
help anything.
no.
Because to me, I just got done playing Injustice.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah. That's right. That's
so
right.
I have right now particularly high standards for what I want out of a story mode, and I just don't. I feel like it was a pale comparison of somebody trying to make that style of story mode, and it just was not the same.
That sucks.
Which for some people that's not going to matter, but for me right now it matters, and so I'll probably get it, but my interest in fighting games is considerably quelled. I only have one person I play them with. I only had one person I play them with, and I don't get to play it with that guy anymore. So
Yeah.
I don't know how interested I am in
Right.
Marvel vs. Capcom now.
That
But
sucks.
that Dragon Ball fighting game, I'm gonna get that shit regardless because that looks
Yeah.
like hella fun.
I'm probably gonna buy a new console for that.
I don't think you will, man. It's not
I
even
might.
worth it.
I know it's not. I know it's
not even
not.
worth it, dude.
I want to play it though.
You'll play it when you're here or at Leonard's or something.
I suppose. I know he's gonna get it.
Right.
You know he's gonna get it.
Yeah, you'll be all right. You don't need it.
Looks great though.
It really does.
So glad I'm not a gamer sometimes, man.
It's got to be. I don't know. I feel like you'd probably be just fine either way.
I probably would be, but I'm just like, in terms of time, like if I was a gamer, I'd want it. That means I'd want to be playing a lot.
Maybe.
And time.
There's plenty of gamers who don't have their worlds ruled by it.
I suppose.
I have faith in you.
Well, it's not going to happen because I'm not really a gamer, so it's all good.
Maybe you are. You just don't know it yet.
It's just not the right kind of games, huh?
Yeah.
They need some Final Fight.
Foolish games.
Need some Final Fight.
I wish they would remake Final Fight.
Does it look like the Dragon Ball game?
Sure. I don't think it needs to for Final Fight, but
heck,
but
even if that one looked like Street Fighter 5, I'd be okay. Give me that.
Sure, yeah. I'd play it.
Yeah,
I just want new Final Fight. At this point, I don't even care.
Yeah, it's true.
Just give me a fucking good side scroller beat 'em up game. It doesn't even have to be side scroller. Just give me a good beat 'em up game. It's fucking rare these days.
All right, I can't even think of the last beat 'em up game.
The last one I remember playing and really enjoying was probably like Scott Pilgrim or something.
Okay, yeah, that was good.
But that game was real short, and it would have been way better if it was Final Fight.
I remember the last beat 'em up game I played was the updated version, the re-release of Final Fight.
Was it?
Yeah. And I was like, this is great. I beat it in one sitting, but I'm like, that was worth it. It was like an hour, too. So I was like, that was worth it.
Yeah, man.
I had a good time.
Streets of Rage come back. That'd be pretty tight.
Yes. Even Double Dragon.
Yeah, I'd love a new, like, actually good Double Dragon game. That'd be legit. They had that Double Dragon fighting game that was going to come out that they, like, ended up changing the name of.
Oh, okay.
And the art for that game looked legit to me. The sprites looked really sick.
What happened to it? You know?
I think they changed the name and it only got released in Japan or something.
Good job, guys.
It looked tight though. Can't remember the fucking name of it. I'll have to find it so I can show you the sprites though.
Should make a new Battletoads.
Yeah, man.
Did you post that piece yet?
I didn't. I had other pieces first.
Cool.
But I did do. I think I showed it to you already. But I did do the fake Switch cover.
No, I didn't see the Switch one yet. I only saw the Genesis. Was it?
Yeah.
Nice. You're gonna have to show me that a bit.
Yeah, I need to know if you can sign it or what you wanted to do for it.
No, I can just tag it. I'll send you like a PNG of my tag and just include it somewhere.
Yeah.
Or even just do @Chamba somewhere. I don't care.
All right, because it is an awkward way this collab worked because you didn't draw any of it, which is not typical for our collabs.
Nope. I just did some cell shades on the characters.
But yeah. So we will have to do that.
So we've gone for an hour. You're gonna finish your piece off, I reckon.
Yeah, I don't know how much more I'm gonna do than this. To be honest, I wasn't doing this for any particular reason.
Well, I finished. What's his face? Vulture. Yeah.
Vulture.
I couldn't really find proper references, so I did. I did what I could, I guess.
I just thought we were gonna make it up anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, I was making a bunch of stuff up, like a lot of these random details. Yeah, whatever. Spider-Man, though, I'm excited. Hope it's good. Hopefully, I can catch Transformers this weekend.
Yeah.
Vegas. They had like an advanced screening last night.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, I got to pack.
Just the more I see of it, the less I have any interest. I don't know what it is. It's just,
and that's fair, to be honest. That's fair.
I wanted to give a shit about this one, but for some reason, the more I see of it, the more I don't. I think I'm really turned off by Mark Wahlberg in these movies. Because that's when I gave up, was when they were like, put Marky Mark in it. It'll fix it. And it's not that I dislike him, but I just don't think that he's who I want to see in a Transformers movie.
Transformers. Well, if this is the last Michael Bay one, then that's good.
Well, they said it was supposedly at least the last Marky Mark one.
Oh, is it? Okay.
That's what he said.
I know the spin-off is a Bumblebee one that takes place in the 80s.
I did hear that. Again, more things that could have been on our notes for us to talk about, but we didn't.
I forgot about that. Well, I mentioned it now.
Yeah.
So it's not like we didn't talk about it. We just did.
True.
But the reason why I think people are excited about the 80s one now is because that might mean that he will be a Beetle.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I'm excited for Glow. Have you been watching?
Yeah, dude.
Trailers?
That's at the end of this month.
Yeah, 28.
I'm gonna have to. I don't know if you're gonna watch it, but
I actually think it's the 23rd.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna be in Vegas. So I'm not even sure I'm gonna have like internet. So I'm gonna have to wait till I either get there or I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Should be cool though. I'm pretty excited for that one.
Illustrated Dio asked, "Hey Chipper Chap, any pointers to set me in the art direction as an upcoming graphic artist? Currently rocking an MSI laptop, dumb Pro G, and in 2 weeks a 22-inch Wacom pen and touch with 25 years of traditional art experience."
Well, I mean, I don't have any particular graphic design experience.
Yeah, I'm not a graphic artist, so what was that?
What was that thing? So your phone?
That was yep.
Nice. Yeah, I don't have any particular graphic design experience I can like impart on you, but you know, it sounds like you're getting all the tools you need, or at least that you feel like you need.
It just takes now. It's not gonna be instant. You're not gonna get fully used to the actual the having to switch to the digital applications, but given time, you just got to keep working at it. You'll get used to it eventually.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't really be a problem. It's just think of it as a new tool.
Like graphic design, like logos and stuff, or websites or something. When I think graphic design, I think
logos.
Yeah, like typography.
And yeah, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't know why that's what pops up. Graphic design. It's so specifically that at this point.
At least in my brain it is. Yeah. But
I'm sure there's more to it. I'm just too stupid to not know. Hey Jesse, we're gonna end soon, but thanks for joining. You could watch the stream when it's fully up.
Yeah, at least you caught it before it was technically over. Although we're just kind of hanging out now. Let's go back that way.
Someone sent me a private message on Instagram asking for about something that I had already answered in the actual post.
On Instagram?
Yeah.
What was it?
They just asked who designed something, and I was like, it's written in the post. So yeah, it's there.
The truth is out there.
It's always been. It's always been. If I post something that doesn't belong to me, which is not often, but when I do, I always credit them. So it's just you just have to look. You have to know where to look, and it's not even hard to look. It's right there.
Right underneath it.
Oh, Terrence. G'day, Terrence. Hey, gents. When it comes to shading and highlights, how did you learn what shapes and where they go? Did someone have to teach you, guide you? A lot of it is through observation, not just like if you can actually teach yourself how to do this. Get yourself like a lamp of some kind. Get yourself a statue or an action figure or even any object and just shine the light on it in different directions and see what the light does. See how it affects the actual shape. And then from there, you can, you're basically just building a library in your head of how it would function, of how you could imagine light would affect something. Like say for this piece in general that I've got here, there's really no general light source. The primary one would be, I guess, hitting it from the top. So where would the shadows go? The shadows would go obviously there because the light wouldn't go past the shoulder, and the shoulder would be creating like a drop shadow. That's metal, so that's always going to be tricky to light because the kind of material would pick up various lights from everywhere, really. So shines and all that type of stuff. A lot of the stuff you make up, because you have to remember as well, it's not a photograph. Like we're not trying to do realism here.
Yeah.
If we were, we'd probably utilize more references. It just has to somewhat look, I guess, believable aesthetically. And believable doesn't necessarily mean correct or real. So a lot of it, yeah, just you study from observation. That's easily the best way. I mean, for me, anyways, because I don't really like. And I think that's some of the issues that I see online sometimes, where like they ask for how to color techniques, like digital coloring, and so they'll find out how the process is, but because they don't really understand how lighting works, it'll still look weird. So they might know the process, but because they don't understand how the light works, it's still gonna look weird. Just because you've got the process down, or you've got something close to the process, if you have no idea how light works, you're still not there yet.
Help.
Yeah, it's not gonna help you. Yeah. Absolutely, lots of experimenting. It's a lot of, like, for me anyways, it's definitely learn as you go. I'm always learning as I go. I always discover new things in general, like like you just observe how different lighting affects different things. And even so, I'm still forgetting how to do things. So it's almost like I have to remind myself, like solid objects, like objects that have that light could affect more, that light can go through. It's harder to color those certain things, but that's like it's a little bit more advanced type stuff. But even just basic stuff, like for a long time, I never really thought about like rim lighting.
Yeah.
You know, even now, sometimes I forget. And now I just add it sometimes just stylistically, just because it looks cool. It just makes it pop a little bit.
Right. I do it a fair amount, but it's also again from observing people, observing pieces and seeing why you like them, and then applying those things to your own work, not copying what they did, but utilizing similar ideas and techniques. It's just how you grow, is you observe and add it to your mental library.
But like constant observation is good. I do a lot of that. You just look in general and like, okay, if I remember this, I will see if I can apply this to the next piece.
Right.
I don't often remember, but like that's why, if you know, but because like you can take a photograph of it, but that doesn't even capture what you're seeing. So
yeah,
it's tricky. Color and lighting and shading. There's always something new to learn for that.
So yeah,
and it's fun. It makes it fun. Yes, illustrated Dio. We are definitely hyped for Spider-Man.
Oh,
Also,
yeah.
Valerian in the City of a Thousand Planets. I'm definitely keen on it.
I'm hyped for it, even
Yeah,
if Jeff is
I'm
weary.
I'm weary because it's I don't know, it's gonna be something, but I'm easily gonna watch it. Watch it when I'm there in Seattle for sure, or whenever it's out.
Yeah.
When is that out? August,
July as well.
July wet. Will I be there July, or will I still be in convention July?
I think you will be in Vegas.
For Evo, because I've got the dates here.
Valerian. Valerian comes out July 21st.
Okay, I will definitely still be in San Diego. I get to Seattle at the 24th.
Yeah, but that's fine.
So,
we can go when you get here.
Cool beans. Cool beans. That should be good, hopefully.
Yeah, I hope so.
I want it to be.
I hope so.
I want it to be. But how long have we been going for? Does it say on yours?
100 days, I think it says.
That's a long time. Okay, we've been going for 85 minutes. Do you want to end it soon or not?
I knew it was either 85 days or 100 minutes.
I'm pretty sure it was like 7 lifetimes.
Yeah, so one or the other. One of the two.
It's close to one of those.
Sure, we can end if you.
I mean, that's all that's all the notes we've got talked about. So.
Yeah.
So thanks for joining us, folks. As usual, I'm not sure if we'll be doing an episode next week because I'm going to be traveling a little bit for the next couple week. For next month, I'll be kind of gallivanting.
Gallivanting. Are you going to be gallivanting? Are you going to be doing that?
Maybe. Actually, I'm going to look at my schedule now. I don't know first time.
I'm going to be gallivanting.
Shit, I didn't realize I'd be there that long.
You got a lot of gallivanting to do.
Actually, dude, I'll be in Seattle from the 5th to the 13th.
What now?
I'll be at Seattle from the 5th of July to the 13th.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were just going to be here for that weekend.
No. I mean, if I got my dates correct, then that's right.
I did this character now 2 times in one day. Take that.
That's cool. That's good.
I suppose.
I got to pack up my laptop.
I should grab the spider off of that other post.
Look at all your files, man.
Jealous?
So many of the same files. What looks like the same files.
It looks like the same files, but it's like if I needed to put a logo on it,
right,
or version without it, there's high res and low res of each one. And some of them have like alt versions if I had to change their clothes or some shit. All right. I need to save this somewhere. Oh yeah, and also pull up this so you can see it.
See what?
The Switch cover.
Tight.
Yeah.
If only on the Switch.
But yeah, the Switch cover one is funnier to me just because I think it has the most potential for somebody to see it and get really excited and then really sad.
Yeah. Whereas Genesis, I'm like, what?
Yeah, the Genesis one, I think it's more obvious. Like, oh, he's just recreating that cover. But
You can do a
the Switch one,
PS4 one. You can
right?
do a.
It's so mean though. It's so trolly.
No, it's not. It's called Hopeful.
It's a little trolly. It's a little
No,
trolly.
it's not. Trolley is we're being assholes about it. This is done because we're fans of it.
Yeah, but you know, the disguise part of it is a little trolly.
That's their fault for believing.
I'm gonna tell my kids that. When I tell them Santa isn't real.
It's your fault for believing. It's so dickish.
Yep.
It's dickish. That came out great, dude.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive with how the costume version came out. Actually,
Yeah, dude,
because I was able to make some of the changes I didn't like about the first one, so it was almost like refining it, even though it's different now.
Even though it was refining within like a couple days.
Right, but I was still like, hey, I like this better, like this better. So
Also, hopefully, we see more cosplays of that.
oh yeah, I won't complain.
Nope.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know, but it looks cool.
Not at all what I was going for.
Nope. Look at your layers. Layer 14 copy. Layer 2 copy 2. What layer is that?
Well,
mine are all labeled.
This one, part of the problem is I didn't just make a new one. I just took layers out of the other one I didn't want.
I figured. Is there a lot of redrawing on this one?
I redrew both hands. I had to redraw basically because she didn't have a jacket on before, and both of her hands are different. And I changed her mouth and legs as well because she's not wearing jeans, so a fair amount. I kept
but the base was there, right?
Yeah, I kept like both forearms and her hips and face and hair, and pretty much everything else is different.
She's got some leg muscles.
She does, but you know,
I like it.
Spidey lady.
Yep. I want this to be a real Marvel thing.
Me too. I like it better than their fucking Mary Jane thing.
I'm not a fan of it. Yeah. And I know people are like, oh, but she's supposed to be a mother. And I'm like, mothers can look dope.
Yeah.
What are they trying to say?
I'm sure it happens. All of the weird pornography that exists implies that it's definitely the case. I just don't understand why so much of it is like
I don't know, dude.
Moms or sisters.
And why are we talking about it here is great.
Because it's funny to me. It's so weird.
It's hilarious. What a way to end the episode 91.
Hey, whatever.
Comic-Con, man.
Excited?
Just travel, man. I got the two check-in luggage. I don't like one is essentially just all equipment.
Well, you know,
that ain't cool.
Nobody's fault but your own, man.
I just want to travel with none of them.
Just bring your laptop. Buy all new clothes when you get there.
Then I'd have more clothes, and I don't need more clothes.
You only need like a month and a half's worth of clothes, and then you can donate some when you get back home. Donate your old clothes.
Nah.
Siphon it out, man. Keep the wardrobe fresh.
I'm bringing a bunch of shirts, all the ones that I made.
Dope. That's how you LL Cool J them.
Yeah. Is that how it works?
Mm-hmm.
Cool J.
That's your new nickname.
Cool Jeff.
LL Cool Jeff.
No, I'm good.
I love it.
I'm good. I'm good. All right, wait till you finish this. It's almost done.
Oh yeah.
Actually, Philip Johnson, you did miss out. We're about to end.
You did miss out. That's okay though. Pretty much as soon as we're done, it will
It'll
upload
be
to the
up there, and
website.
you can just watch it. Watch us draw. Watch us talk. We talked about random stuff
Talked about some porno for a second,
briefly.
very briefly.
Yeah, we're actually a day early, so
Yeah. So technically, you're still getting it early, even if you missed it.
exactly. You can just watch this tomorrow at the
You'll
real
still be
time.
early.
Be like, sweet. It's
Made
not
it
live
right
though.
on time.
Yeah, right on time.
All right. No, I like the better blue.
I wanted to draw a new piece before I had to start packing my laptop, but I don't know.
Do it.
I've got 3 hours before I'm gonna go grab dinner with my mates, but I want to pack up my laptop before that, because then I fly. Because when I get home, I'm gonna sleep and then wake up and then I'm off.
Are you gonna draw something specific?
I don't know yet. Maybe I'll color another liner. Maybe I'll draw something quick. I don't know.
You should draw something that I can color.
Oh, what though?
I was gonna say you still haven't drawn MJ, but you have, haven't you? Didn't we do
Yes,
a
I
thing?
have.
I don't remember it. Which
I probably
specific
have.
it was.
Maybe I haven't.
No, you drew Babs. I drew the
I drew
other one.
Babs. You drew MJ. That's right. I like your Babs design, dude. That should be a thing.
Yeah, I do like that one too.
I like that one a lot. I like the
I always
gloves.
forget about it because it didn't get as hype as the other one, but
Nope. I will draw MJ and my Kamen Rider Spider.
do it.
Maybe. It sounds like it's more work than I have time for, but we'll see.
But if it's only lines and I'm coloring it, it's not that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And you can just like put a spider web behind it. Bam.
Bam Zors.
There's the background.
Nailed it.
Yeah, that sounds good.
First try.
7th.
7th try.
I should eat something first.
You should. A donut. You should eat a donut.
I haven't had a donut in a long time.
See?
I don't know, man. Maybe I'll wait till I get to Vegas and get a Dunkin' Donut.
I'm excited about Vegas, dude. It's a shame we're not going to be there at the same time.
Yeah, what the heck, man?
Well, you know.
Why don't you go Anime Expo?
Because that costs money and I need tickets and time.
Come down to LA. Come hang out with us.
If I could afford to do that on a whim, I would definitely fucking do it.
Rob's gonna be there. Long's there. Edwin's there.
You guys can all go fund me a birthday present if you really want me there.
Actually, I'll check how much flights are. If the flights aren't that expensive.
Oh, they're gonna be expensive. It's so close.
I don't know, man. I've just been buying flights, and they've been like some of them are bloody cheap as.
Maybe you've lost perspective on what's good price for flights.
Like under $100.
Under 100 is good.
That's exactly it.
Yeah, under 100 is good.
Although, dude, the flight from San Diego to Seattle,
bad.
They're not. It's not bad. It's not terrible, but they barely had any direct flights, and I did not want to have a stopover.
Right.
So I had to pay something for a direct flight.
Shitty McTitties, dude.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Shittiest.
But at least I purchased it before July. Means it's part of this year's tax for me.
Boom. Taxing it up.
I hate taxes, man.
Writing it off like a motherfucker.
Well, it's for work.
So what's up, man?
I just hate it.
You hate it?
I hate Texas. I do it, but I hate it.
Well, don't Wesley Snipes it.
Oh no, I don't. That's terrible. No. I will pay. I'll do it. I'll do the right thing. I just not gonna enjoy it. It's all.
Was Wesley Snipes in Do the Right Thing?
I don't know. If he was, he definitely didn't do that. No, he wasn't. Clearly, he didn't do it.
Yeah, he didn't do it, so I guess not.
No. Are you doing all these dot things in Photoshop or nah?
Nah.
How do you do it? There's a way to do the dot things in Manga Studio?
Yeah.
I forget.
It's layer settings.
Oh wait, you're using Clip Studio now, aren't you?
No, it was in Manga Studio. I've been using it there.
Okay. Actually, I remember it now. I think I remember it.
If you don't, I'll show you after this is over. All right, I think I'm good to go now, though.
All right, cool.
The sun
Let's
bitch. Call it a day.
Let's wrap this up then. So yeah, folks, I don't know if we're gonna have an episode next week, but Royce may do a solo Chipper Chap stream, and if the time is right, I'll probably just hop in. Maybe we'll see, depending.
Yeah, hopefully that'll work out.
Because if it does, that'll be pretty cool. That'll be pretty cool.
All right, we did it,
dude. Also, man, I was looking at the jam cover that I did for Street Fighter,
and
I was like, I wonder if I can replicate Chun-Li and reuse poses with this SH figure arts.
Chun-Li and reuse poses. I don't remember what they were.
That I drew for it. I was like, I did, and I was like, that came out pretty cool.
Did you take pictures of it?
I may later.
You got to do it, man.
I will.
When are they going to? Did they already announce that?
Which one?
The jam thing.
No. I'm talking about just the comic covers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want one of those.
Yeah. Oh, I find that it's Matt said he might have it ready for Comic-Con.
Nice.
So
hopefully, if not, he'll have it ready for PAX. Hopefully.
Yes, one of those two.
Are you doing PAX this year?
I'd like to. I'm still deciding because technically I still can if it fits within the 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
But it depends on what flights Amazing Comic-Con handles for me.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't wanna, then I'm gonna have to fly home after Hawaii. But we'll see.
Amazing Comic-Con.
Since they're fitting the bill for the flights, so
well, that's a pretty sweet deal.
Very sweet. If they need me to do a panel or whatever, I'll be like, yep. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. Yeah. It's gonna be a live Chipper Chap solo.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope. I've done that. I've done that before.
Adam Warren or whatever.
What?
That was the panel we did at Emerald City.
Yeah, that went well.
Yeah. That was fun. All right, we're good. We did it, guys. Teamwork.
Cheers for stopping by, guys.
All right, so until the next one.
Yep.
Stay Chipper Chaps.
Stay Chipper.